Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another edition of Soccer as we like it. The Man United direction. Man United 0, Crystal Palace 1. United is 4 games out of 7 in the Premier League. What can I say? I mean, while you're watching, don't forget to smash a like on our video and don't forget to subscribe and drop your comments. Wait for about this game today. It was a very poor game for United, but toothless, gutless, and actually a bunch of cowards. Crystal Palace, as we know, United played Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup on Wednesday and beat them. But United changed their team. Took Hoyland, Hannibal didn't play. And the funny thing, I did tell people the team Crystal Palace fielded on Wednesday was going to be a different team they fielded today. They're going to put their stronger team. But United brought back Bruno and Rashford, and both of them were absolutely abysmal today. United, I'm going to give you a few stats quickly about this match performance, and we can look at when we'll delve deep into what really bloody happened at Old Trafford. These are the stats as follows. There we go. In possession-wise, United had 77% possession, and Crystal Palace had 22%. United had success rate 52%. United, Crystal Palace 47. Aerial duels, Man United 143, Crystal Palace 156 because the Crystal Palace were on the defense half the time. United had 10 corner kicks, not even one goal. Crystal Palace had 4 corner kicks, and that gave them the only goal and the only shot on target. But you got to ask yourself, what seems to be the problem? Yes, we could say there are bad referee call, there are bad calls that should have been a penalty or whatever. It's easy to say that. But when you look at that United defense, when you look at United team, Onana, Dalot, Amrabat, our left back today was absolutely abysmal. He was being played like a piano. That guy kept running down, Joachim kept running down the line, and he made sure Amrabat fouled him. Amrabat was horrible today. Let's not sugarcoat. That's not his position. He struggled and was played like a piano. He got played, he kept fouling the guy, and resulting free kick was what gave them the only goal. So you had Varane and what's his name in the middle, Varane and Lindelof. Then in the middle you had Mount, Casemiro, Bruno up front, Rashford, Rasmus, and Pelistri. Pelistri did have the effort. He did make the attempt, but he was bullied off the ball so many times and no impact. But as for Rashford, that was absolutely embarrassment. He's not looking up. He's not wanting to pass. He's losing the ball. It was absolutely poor. At least he was taken up. And in the 15 minutes Garnacho came in, he caused so much problem for Crystal Palace. Yes, the ball nearly went in, but this is all we're saying. It's the impact. Rashford was awful. Bruno today, missing. Mason Mount played not badly today, but no emperor. Casemiro, he had some of our best chances. But I thought Casemiro played too forward today and wasn't able to take the ball off the defense. Varane was one who was bringing the ball out, funning it down to Dalot putting across. But when Dalot was putting in the crosses, there was always nobody there, not enough bodies in the box to load the box because the crosses were coming in. But Crystal Palace had always more people in the box, which tells you United's ability is not right. The positional play is poor. What are the things we learned today? United lack of awareness in defense, set pieces. We can't defend set pieces well. Our final third, the ball in the final third is poor. That's where Brother Hoyland holds the ball up, tries to bring in players into play. But like I said, Rashford today, I don't know what's going on. His head down, body language. When they moved into the right, he was even worse off than when he was on the left. So it was a good thing he was taken. I'm not trying to blame him that he was the cause of the whole game. No, Bruno was awful. Amrabat was awful. Casemiro had a very bad game, losing the ball so many times. He was lucky not to get a red card. But this is where United are. So it's 2 steps forward, 4 steps backward. It was absolutely abysmal. I have not seen United. have lost 4 games in 7. The last time United lost this many games was 1986, which was 37 years ago. The 86-87 season, Alex Ferguson's first season, that was 37 years ago that United have not equaled that record of 4 games in 7 defeats. 4 games, 7 games, 4 defeats. We've lost two at home, Brighton and Palace. Lost to Arsenal, lost to Spurs. We've only won Nottingham Forest, that we made it, Wolves, and Burnley. We've not even played Man City, we play Brentford next Saturday. We have Galatasaray midweek. But today, check our videos out. We did some fan reactions with some of the fans to talk about what they thought about it. It was abysmal. They were toothless and totally gutless. Like they just, when they didn't have a clue of what to do. Yes, Crystal Palace had a low block, but United's quality should be good enough to break that team down. And not enough balls. How many times did Holland get played in? Not a lot. This is what we said. Instead of United trying to create the balls forward, they get to the final third and the ball breaks down. It's got to be better. It's got to be better. Today was poor. It was just not good enough. I'm literally disappointed. We stood there hoping and believing and twiddling our thumbs and biting our nails, thinking United would find something somewhere, some magic. But obviously, this team are so weak and so gutless. The first half was absolutely a shit show. It was poor. On a scale of 1 to the first half is a 3. Second half, they came out fighting. But at this time, Crystal Palace, kudos to them. They were so well organized. They sat back, 2 backs of 4. United come and break us down. United could not break them down. So ball down the right, Dalot pushing across. There's nobody there. Same thing, but it was not till Garnacho came on that United looked like they were going to score. Other than that, the referee decisions were poor. There were some penalty calls, but we cannot rely on VAR. We can't rely on penalty calls. You have to put the ball in the net. You can't wait for any of it. You have to put the ball in the net. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. United are just not good enough. I cannot emphasize this anymore. The season is literally done. I'm not saying United are going to win the league title, but to lose 4 in after 7 games, how many more games are you going to lose? You see what I mean? It's gut-wrenching. The tactics today, okay, when Harry Maguire made that pass, I was just done. I was literally done. You see what I mean? That pass, you look like, why is he even on? I think Varane is being saved for the Galatasaray game. I get it. But Maguire, sorry, it was just terrible. I'm sorry. I don't get it with this team. It's just unacceptable at this moment in time. It literally is unacceptable. I'm trying to wrap my head around it to understand, like, where do United go from here? We have Galatasaray on Tuesday. You got Brentford on Wednesday. So it's like 2 steps back. Just when you think or you just thought United had turned the corner, beating Burnley last weekend, beating Crystal Palace and Carabao Cup, you lose another game again. But kudos to Crystal Palace. They played well. They took the goal well. The goal from Anderson, a free kick considered by Amrabat unnecessarily. Corner kick taken in, crossed by AZ. The guy was there, a volley. But there wasn't anyone closing him down. He had enough time to volley that shot, and no one stopping that goal. Nobody. No one could tell me the guy would have caught it. No, it was too close and it was too powerful, and it was just that was it. And that was the only shot they had on target, and it was the goal. United had 10 corner kicks. Nothing came out of any of those corner kicks. So you got to ask, so what are people like Benny McCarthy doing? What are Eric Ramsey doing? Eric Ramsey is supposed to be the set piece coach. What is he doing? We don't score from set pieces. We concede on set pieces. So what is he doing? Benny McCarthy, what is Roy Rashford? Rashford seemed to be out of the game completely. He's not even there. He was woeful. I mean, rubbishly poor today. Let's not start making excuses. Bruno was poor. Casemiro was poor. Mason Mount played better than he's played today. Pelistri, I'll give him a pass. Dalot, I'll give him a cup, but he did try to put balls in the box. Amrabat was woeful. Varane was solid. Lindelof was solid. The defenders didn't in the back line apart from Amrabat, who's not his really good position. Well, they were okay. But Casemiro, Bruno, Rashford were rubbish. I mean, rubbish. It's sad. It really sad. But these were the Bruno and Rashford were the players who were brought back, who didn't play on Wednesday in the Carabao Cup, and you could see the difference. But as Crystal Palace brought in a more solid team, Man United brought in an experienced team, and look at the difference. Hannibal should have played. I don't know why he didn't come on, because this team needed an Hannibal in that game. But this is where we are. It is very sad. It's literally is sad. It is heart wrenching and gut wrenching when you see Man United struggling at home to beat Brighton. Yes, the second half was better. The first half was rubbish. First half when they conceded the goal, but the second half, not till Garnacho came on, I did not feel United were going to score. If that game had gone on for another 2 days, I don't feel United were going to score a goal. It is just the finishing, that clinical final third. The ball breaks down. Even when this guy has the ball back to goal, there's no one for him to pass the ball to. But Rashford is not there. It's an absolute shit show. It really is a mess. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to be optimistic, but I just cannot see any optimism from this team. They just seem toothless, gutless, weak-minded, and just not good enough. I'll see you guys on this one. We have a podcast on Sunday when we have the UK and the USA fans that come on, and we'll dissect this game and talk about other issues with Manchester United. I'm out of here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button at the bottom of the screen, and don't forget to follow us and support us. We really appreciate it on our journey to 4K. Drop your comments. What do you think about this game? Were United just poor, or was it just poor refereeing decisions? You make that call. I'll see you guys on the next one. From me, it's goodbye and good night.